What's up, everybody? It's your boy Nasho, and welcome to COOLIN TV. Now, I know the title of this video caught y'all off guard, all right? Caught me off guard, too, when I heard it. So 50 Cent went on the show to talk, and they asked him about the whole Lil Wayne situation dealing with the Super Bowl and Kendrick Lamar being picked and not him. So 50 pretty much got the same opinion I got, all right? It's good that Kendrick got it. You know, he's the hot one right now. He deserves it 100%, but the whole thing is just a setting. It's in New Orleans. People expected Wayne, so 50 understood what everybody's talking about. He gonna go more deeper in it, but y'all make sure y'all stick around for this whole video, all right? So 50 just revealed, I don't know if he revealed it, but apparently the artist has to pay to perform at the Super Bowl halftime show. Yep, you heard it right, all right? Now, the artist has to pay out of pocket if they want to perform at the halftime show. I'm gonna go into detail in a minute of exactly how the artists get paid, if they get paid, and how much they gotta pay to perform. So y'all stay tuned.
What's your 2 cents on Kendrick Lamar doing the halftime show in New Orleans for the Super Bowl, especially knowing like Lil Wayne from New Orleans? I mean, that's big.
Yeah, I mean, it was a choice. I think Kendrick deserves, as a solo artist right now, he's the guy. Yeah. But, you know, having the game be in New Orleans, having it be played in New Orleans, that I can see why they got the Wayne. I think the way the last show was put together with me, Eminem, Dr. Dre, Kendrick was there then. Kendrick and Mary J. Blige.
Yeah.
If
he could bring out P, Master P, Juvie.
Well, he should bring out the people that he featured on big records with, like
True that. But other people too, you know, because I think the great thing about it is to see everybody perform together.
Yeah.
You know, and the way Kendrick is bringing people together, even though it's a little beefing. So my question to you is, how you feel about the beefing?
I think it's good for the culture.
You
wouldn't have, they both Drake and Kendrick produce quality music faster because they were competing with each other. That competitive nature made them go work and have responses. So it's like, you know, it keeps, like hip hop is still, it's not just a genre where you can just make a song and sit back. You got to make a song and be ready to make a song again, like right away, like with other artists.
And to your point, I think, you know, iron sharpens iron. You know, when you coming back and forward,
get the best.
Keep it on wax. I love when remember LL Cool J and Kumo D was going against each other. Yeah. That's the way you do it. You know, so strong,
usually a highlight. It's usually a highlight of you remember those moments.
Yeah. Everybody will remember that one. Yeah. Last one for me. This is another hot one. It's a bonus hot one. You think Drake would do a Super Bowl? You think that he'll be invited to do a Super Bowl halftime?
You know what I don't think people realize? You have to pay to do the Super Bowl. The artist has to pay, and then for it to be a good Super Bowl show, it has to be elaborate, so you gotta spend a lot of money to make an exciting show.
Breaking news, I didn't know that.
Yeah, tell them to pay for it. Tell the NFL to pay for it, and watch it's gonna get a lot better.
Wow. Okay, all right, well there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, 50 Cent.
So 50 say Kendrick 100% deserve it, all right? He the hot one over Wayne. Of course, he deserves to perform at the Super Bowl, but it's in Louisiana, you know, so that's what 50 understood everybody's opinion. And everybody probably forgot. 50 Cent, you know, he performed at the Super Bowl last year, so he know exactly what the hell be going on behind the scenes, what they got to do, all the artists, etc. So 50 said he don't think everybody know. The artist got to pay for the goddamn halftime show, all right? You got to pay to perform. Now, I'm finna get into it. So I went to Google, and I'm trying to figure out how much these artists gotta pay. So I'm gonna read a little bit and we're gonna go from there, y'all. It say the Super Bowl halftime show performers are not paid an appearance fee, but they are paid union scale, which is a minimum wage guaranteed by a union contract. This is usually a fraction of the 6- and 7-figure sums that artists typically earn. For example, SAG-AFTRA's most recent contract states that performers are paid over $1,000 a day. The NFL also covers travel expenses for the musicians. The NFL covers all costs associated with the show, which can cost up to $10 million. This includes production costs, which can vary even high for a short segment. For example, the 2020 performance by Jennifer Lopez and Shakira reportedly cost NFL approximately $13 million. Some artists have contributed millions of their own money to cover production costs. For the example, The Weeknd reportedly spent $7 million of his own money on a show in 2021. The exposure that artists receive from performing at the Super Bowl can be huge, and artists can take advantage of this for ongoing projects, all right? Now, that last part to me was just straight bullshit, all right? I don't care about your exposure, whatever, nigga. You want me, pay me, all right? That's how I feel. It's the NFL. Y'all got unlimited amounts of money. You know, y'all pay me and y'all pay for everything else, nigga. I need to just pop out. That's it. So 50 said the artist paid for it. Now, what I just read, it kind of says, you know, the artists get paid a little sum, but what I'm thinking, if these artists want a certain production stage, for instance, if Travis Scott wanted to perform at the Super Bowl, all right, y'all know damn well Travis Scott don't play about his stage production. He's not gonna want what the hell the NFL gonna have for him, all right? He probably gonna want a whole different total budget that he needs for his show. So some of these artists gonna have to come out of pocket because the NFL ain't gonna cover what the hell these artists be requesting. Now, y'all just heard The Weeknd spent $7 million of his own money, all right? It's a reason why. The NFL probably wasn't gonna pay for it. He probably wanted something totally different that the NFL didn't even have access to. Who knows what it is, but you know, these artists are spending money for their own show. They really not getting paid at all if they are getting anything, all right? That whole union contract thing, what I read, I think that's bullshit too. 50 Cent performed there, so he already know the ins and the outs. So I believe 50. I believe these artists do have to pay. Now, ever since Kendrick Lamar announced that he performing at the Super Bowl, y'all know he had the whole thing with Drake going on. So all the Drake fans, they was like, hey man, Drake turned down the Super Bowl twice, all right, before Kendrick even got the chance to get the Super Bowl. Drake allegedly turned down the Super Bowl in 2020 and 2021. And if y'all don't remember, nigga, that was like in the middle of pandemic, all right? Nobody was trying to go sit in a bubble and watch the Super Bowl halftime show. So it's not surprising that Drake turned them down if he did get that offer, all right? So, you know, a lot of people was tripping on that, and I think it's dumb because that was the pandemic time. Of course, niggas are probably gonna turn down the Super Bowl, all right? And you asking me to pay for it on top of that? Hell no. So if Drake did, you know, turn down the Super Bowl twice, why wouldn't he? But there y'all go. Apparently these artists got to pay to perform at the Super Bowl, and shit, that's crazy to me. Y'all let me know what y'all think about 50 Cent's take on the whole Lil Wayne, Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl situation, and let me know what y'all think about artists having to pay to perform for the goddamn NFL, man. Let me know in the comment box down below. Remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram at itscoolintv. Make sure you got these notifications turned on, and I'm gonna catch you in that next video. Peace out.
Yeah. It's usually a highlight of you remember those moments.
Yeah. Everybody will remember that one. Yeah. Last one for me. This is another hot one. It's a bonus hot one. You think Drake would do a Super Bowl? You think that he'll be invited to do a Super Bowl halftime?
You know what I don't think people realize? Yeah. You have to pay to do the Super Bowl.